On a typical day in Haiti, January 12, 2010, the nation awoke under the serene glow of the morning sun. It was a day like any other, with farmers tending to their fields, bustling marketplaces, and the vibrant streets of Port-au-Prince humming with life. However, this semblance of normalcy was shattered at 4:53 p.m. when a devastating earthquake struck, bringing widespread destruction in mere seconds. Schools, hospitals, and critical infrastructure crumbled, leaving 80% of schools, 50% of hospitals, and significant portions of the economic backbone in ruins. In the aftermath, over 316,000 lives were lost, 300,000 were injured, and 1.5 million Haitians were rendered homeless. The quake not only razed buildings, but also deepened the country's long-standing struggles with poverty and fragile infrastructure. Haiti's history is a tapestry of resilience and turmoil. Once the crown jewel of colonial empires, it flourished as a hub for sugar, coffee, and indigo, driven by an economy that relied heavily on the brutal exploitation of slaves. This dark period laid the foundation for the Haitian Revolution, a landmark event that led to the nation's independence but also to its global isolation and economic decline. The root causes of Haiti's persistent economic challenges are manifold. Colonial exploitation, crippling debt imposed by France, and political instability have all played a part. Post-independence, the desire to maintain sovereignty led to the internal divisions and policies that further entrenched poverty and inequality. Attempts to revive the plantation economy without resorting to slavery saw the introduction of forced labor practices and an authoritarian government that stifled democracy and marginalized the majority of Haitians. The 20th century was no kinder to Haiti. The U.S. occupation, aimed at stabilizing the region for American interests, left a lasting impact on Haiti's political landscape, paving the way for the De Valliere dynasty's repressive regime. The massive exodus of skilled professionals and the reliance on aid that bypassed government channels weakened state institutions, making it difficult for Haiti to recover from natural disasters and political crises. The 2010 earthquake was a tipping point, exacerbating the existing vulnerabilities and highlighting the ineffectiveness of international aid. With the government's inability to rebuild or provide basic services, gangs have filled the power vacuum, leading to an increase in violence and insecurity. The situation is dire, with millions facing starvation and the nation teetering on the edge of becoming a failed state. Despite these overwhelming challenges, the story of Haiti is not solely one of despair. It is a testament to the resilience of its people, who have faced and overcome unimaginable hardships. The spirit of resistance that led to the successful slave revolt and independence still burns bright. However, for Haiti to move forward, a multifaceted approach is needed, one that addresses the root causes of poverty, strengthens governance, and builds resilient infrastructure. Investment in education, healthcare, and sustainable agriculture can help break the cycle of poverty. Strengthening democratic institutions and ensuring the rule of law are essential for political stability. Moreover, international partnerships need to be re-evaluated to ensure aid and investments are effective and aligned with Haiti's priorities. The path to recovery is undoubtedly long and fraught with challenges, but with concerted efforts from the Haitian government, the international community, and the indomitable will of the Haitian people, there is hope for a brighter future. A future where Haiti can once again harness its potential and embark on a path of sustainable development and prosperity.